Hello everyone, welcome back in my research center, and today I will present you the first update of the auto aligning program, which has been renamed the AUTOPILOT program, because you will see that there is really more than just aligning your ship to a point. So let's start. So this is my universe basically. You can see that there are some ships moving along, and I created a way to create mission for your ship so that it will do absolutely what you want to do. So this one, by example, have 4 points for his mission here, 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 and here. He's just making a simple round. There is a ship coming here from really far. I set the mission in the really far distance, and he just came back. That's cool. And this ship here and this one have the same mission, so they are basically going here, then into the hole of this asteroid, and then going around from the back and coming back to the starting point and repeat. Okay, so now in the second part of this video I will show you how to easily set up a mission for your ship, and then in the third part of the video I will show you how to install the program on any ship. So let's get into the ship. On the control panel, top right, you can see ship status, script is initialized, ship is ready, no mission set. Here on the middle of the ship you can see another control panel named mission, which is empty for the moment. At the bottom of the ship I placed 10 timer blocks, and these timer blocks are my buttons that permit me to give order to the program. Okay, so here are my buttons. The first one is start stop mission, restart mission, reset mission, go to, mine, dock, orbit, fire, repeat, and the last one is reset ship, but we will see reset ship on the third part of this video. So for the moment the go to is working, but mine, dock, orbit and fire are not developed. Okay, I'm just showing you to see that what's coming up for the next update. Okay, but for the moment start, stop, restart, reset, go to and repeat are working, and reset also. So how to set up a mission is it's really simple. In fact, you will just say to your ship, okay, you have to go there, then go there, then go there, and the mission will stop or repeat if you ask him to repeat. Okay, so I will go to my first point, which is by example this antenna, and I will press the go to button, and now you can see it's written ship status, script is initialized, ship is ready, mission stopped, step 1 on 1. So there is just one step for this mission. And on the mission control panel you can see go to, which is the order, okay, and the coordinates to go. So basically, if you want to change the coordinates to go, you just have to find the mission control panel, okay, here, and you can change by hand the destination point, okay, and that also permits to copy and paste the mission into another ship, so that you don't have to set it up twice, okay. So now I just have one step for this mission. I will say I will put another point, okay. So I will say here, okay, I'm pressing 4 again, and now you can see on the top right, mission stopped, step 1 and 2, and there is another go-to order that came after the first one. So now, if I'm pressing the first button, start, stop mission, the ship, up, mission started, step 1 and 2, the ship is aligning with our first point near the antenna. We'll go to the first point, then go to the second point, align to the second point, then go to the second point and stop, okay? So I will press start, stop mission again, so the mission will stop, but my orders are still here, okay? So now my ship is unlocked, I can move everywhere I want, and if I want to start the mission again, I just have to press start, stop mission, and the mission will restart, okay? You can basically restart a mission, so if you are at the step 3 on 6, by example, you will that will reset the mission to the first step. And the reset mission button, the 3, okay, permits you to erase everything. So now you can see no mission set and mission is empty. And now for the most interesting part, I think, if I'm placing a point, the first point here, and then first point here, and then the first point to the other side of the universe, etc., and then pressing 9, 9 is the button repeat, okay. If I'm pressing start, okay, mission started, 1 on 4, and the step 4 is a repeat. So my ship will go to the first point, okay, then go to the second point, then go to the third point, and because I order him to repeat, the mission will restart automatically to the step 1. And that's all. So you don't have to go into the program to set up coordinates. You don't have to execute the program by hand. You don't have to open it. Okay, that I try to do it as simple as possible. But if you don't like it, don't hesitate to tell me in the comment section of the workshop. Okay, so now I will show you how to install the program on your ship. Okay, we are now entering into the third part of the video, and I will show you step by step how to implement the program into your own ship. So let's say that you already built the structure of the ship with the cockpit, the energy, the thrusters, and everything else you want. Okay, so first you will put the main program, which is kinda obvious, and you have to put a first timer block here. So this timer block, I can change the name or not, it doesn't matter. You will set the action. The first one has to be the execution of the main program, okay, and the second one is a trigger now of the timer block itself. So that will create an infinite loop for constantly refreshing the program. On the first video I made, I was using a 44 timer block, and they were starting with a delay of 1 second. That was working well, but with the trigger now you can just use one timer block, so this is more simple. The problem is that if you are leaving Space Engineers, all your mission will stop. Okay, and that's a problem I didn't fix for the moment, so be really careful while using this in your own world. Okay, but yeah, because if the mission stopped and your ship was turning, it will, when you will enter into Space Engineers again, your ship will turn on itself, or if it was moving forward, it will go far away and can damage your own ships or station. So yeah, be really careful. So now the timer just have to trigger now. You click on it, and now you started the program, and we can continue. So the next step is to put a control panel. So I will place it here, somewhere when you can read it easily. And this control panel will help you to initialize the script. So here you have to call it ship status, and you can show on HUD. Okay. Oh, and I forgot the antenna, of course. Here. Okay, and this is the list of missing parts. Okay, for initializing the script. So front gyro, the gyroscope is missing or named incorrectly. Back gyro is missing. Top gyro is missing. Ship mission is missing. And thrusters are not initialized. Please reset the ship. So we will begin with the gyroscope. As I told you, and that didn't change from the first video, you have to put 3 gyroscopes and rename it. Okay? And they have to be aligned. So I will put the front gyroscope. Okay. The back gyroscope. So they are aligned, okay, on the same axis, and the top gyroscope have to be aligned with the front gyroscope. So, sorry, that's lagging like hell. Okay, here you can see here that the top gyroscope is on top of the front gyroscope. And now I have to change the name of those gyroscopes. So I'm going here. Okay, and the first one, front gyro, back gyro, and top gyro. Okay. And now we can see on the ship status that the error of missing gyroscope disappeared. Okay, so now we have to put the ship mission control panels. So, that lag, sorry. So I will put the ship mission control panels on the at the back, because I can read it easily here. Put here. Okay, and I have to name it ship mission, and I will show this one on the HUD. Ship mission, and the error disappeared. Okay, the ship status, thrusters are not initialized. Please reset the ship. So what does that mean? in fact, if I want to move the ship, I have to rename the thrusters, okay? But for renaming the thrusters, because I have to know which one is going in front, which one is going back, etc., etc. And I have to put a specific name for that. But for resetting the ship, we need our buttons. So we will create the buttons. So for doing that, we will put some timer blocks. And I will put my 10 timer blocks, okay, 10, to create all my buttons. Okay, and to make it more easily, I did something. So for each timer block here, if you name it with a number, I'm putting the name automatically. I know the reset ship is 0. If I'm pressing 0, it's set reset ship. If I'm putting 1, start stop mission. And if I'm putting 2, restart mission, etc., etc. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that permits to put only the buttons you want on your ship. Okay, so if you don't want, by example, fire or orbit, which are not working for the moment, you just don't have to put timer blocks and you don't have to name it. Okay, now we have our reset button to reset the ship, so we will use it. So I'm choosing the reset ship, choose start, okay, and I press 1. So the ship is aligning on the x-axis, okay, and then the ship will activate one by one any thrusters to know the direction of the thrusters and to rename it correctly. Okay, so now you can see ship status 0 thrusters initialized on 31. Okay, so you can see that the ship will move really slowly, okay, and it will do that for every thrusters. So that's just for making the process more easy, okay. But if you want to I mean, if it's not working, you can do that by hand, okay. So you are taking your thrusters and you rename it like this. So the first letter and the last letters of the direction, so FT for front, BK for back, okay, left is LT and thrusters, right RT thruster, bottom BM thruster, top TP thrusters. I think you will have to do that by hand if you are using this script on large ship. I did not test the autopilot program on large ship. I think there is some little things that can bug with it because the mass is really more important, so this little script should not work. Yeah, I don't know. You can try and tell me if it's working or not. That would be really cool. But yeah, so now I just want to say something about the placement of such things. The placement of the gyroscope is really important. The rest, of course, is really a matter of choice. But if you want during the reset or after the ship is initialized, if you want to remove, by example, ship mission and place it anywhere else, okay, you will have to reset the ship again. It will say on ship status that it's working, but it will not. Okay, you will see that it's not working. So every time the script is not working anymore, just try to reset the ship, and if it's not working, just tell me, and I will see what is bugging. But generally the program is really stable now, and that's really cool. I just have to implement the new action button like docking, mining, etc. So yeah, that's basically all for setting up the program in the ship. So when it will finished, it will say that the script is initialized and the ship is ready. Okay, so it nearly finished, and yeah, script is initialized, ship is ready, and no mission set. So now you just have to play with it. Okay, you go here. You can take any buttons you want, but by example, as I showed you, the go to, start, the reset, by example, the repeat, here, starts, and you can add your action, reset, repeat, etc, etc. So just for finishing this video, I will add a thruster. So here, up, and you can see that the ship status change because it detects that there is a new thruster which is not named correctly. Okay, so this one is for going on the left, okay, of the ship. So if I don't want to reset the ship just for one thrusters, I'm going here, taking the thruster here, and because it's for going to the left, LT thruster. Did I? What's going on? Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. That can appears, okay, if you rename something and you don't want to, you just go into the main program, modify, just save and quit, okay? But don't do that normally because it will reset, it will not reset your mission, but it will stop your mission. It can resolve some bug, but try to avoid to do that, really. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys, and continue to vote and to comment. I really appreciate it, and I see you in the next update. Bye.